Who is Junji Ito? Junji Ito, born in 1965, the 31st of July, is a Japanese horror artist and author. He has made many wonderful contributions to the horror community worldwide with his own trademark style, an influence on youth, and a versatile range of skill. Ito has made a wonderful mark on the horror and art community, from fan favorites such as Uzumaki to one-off works like The Enigma of Amagarlot. His writing is able to strike fear in many time and time again. Who knew such terrifying stories could come from such a sweet and laid-back man? Junji Ito was introduced to the horror genre at a very young age, as his older sisters were big fans. They read a lot of manga around him, which was what initially got him interested. While starting to read horror manga, he also became fond of things such as bugs and dark places. These would later then become different themes of his work. Ito began to practice art as early as 4 years old. From then on, throughout his early childhood, Ito was a fan of Kazuo Umezu's manga. His previously mentioned sisters were the ones to introduce him to the author. In fact, his very first manga that he read was Mummy Teacher by Umez. Later on in life, he found heavy inspiration in HP, Lovecraft's genre in cosmic horror. Despite his keen interest in morbid things, he is shown to be a very friendly and happy person. In 1984, Ito only pursued art as a hobby. He started a new career as a dental technician, which took up much of his energy. He spent almost 6 years in this line of work, and even though he ultimately chose being a creator over a technician, his dental career still helped his current work in many ways, such as learning anatomy. Despite the struggles he faced through juggling 2 jobs, he still managed to make a full-time career out of his true passion, which inspires many young artists and authors today. Had Ito given up on art, we wouldn't have his current masterpieces to enjoy. In 1987, Junji Ito submitted his first public work to a short story Halloween competition. His story received an honorable mention in the Kazuo Umezu Prize. Umez was even there as a judge. Ito's short story ran for over 10 years and is now popularly known as the cult classic Tomie. Ito married his wife, Ayako Ishiguro, in 2006. Ishiguro is an illustrator, cartoonist, and painter. Is also often a source of inspiration for her darkly inclined husband. Producing series such as Junji Ito's Cat Diaries, his at-home life with Ishiguro proves to be just as entertaining as his usual horror works. Junji Ito, in 2019, had the honor of receiving an Eisner Award for his manga Frankenstein, a unique adaptation of Mary Shelley's original Gothic horror novel. In 2021, he received 2 more Eisner Awards, praising Remnant and Venus in the Blind Spot, one of which won him the award for Best Writer Artist. To current date, Ito continues to grow more popular every year with new anime adaptations of his books, cartoon adaptations, and several newly translated books by Viz Media. With his ongoing rise in popularity in the West, it's safe to say that his horror has made its mark on our culture.